Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I would like to share with you my entry for Scrappy Bookworm, who is Cynthia, and Scrappy Bookworm is the name of her channel here on YouTube for her February challenge. Um, she wanted us to create a layout or a smash page. She wanted you to use 2 stamps. She also wanted you to mist or color or ink or glossy accent something. And guys, um, I would really get into the details, and I'm still gonna link her channel below, only because she is one of the sweetest ladies here. I love her videos. She always makes me smile. She is so darn creative, and sh I just love watching her videos. Cynthia, if you're listening, sweetheart, I love, 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 and enjoy your videos. You have such a beaming, happy personality. Um, Continue, sweetheart, with the success of your channel. By being that happy, bubbly lady, I love watching so much, and of course, I'm going to support her. And I did write down your challenge. I just didn't get to do it till today. And I'm so sorry because usually I like to do it a few days early so I can share this information with my subbies and my friends in case they want to join the challenge. But like I said, guys, I didn't catch this until now, so I do apologize for that. But back to Cynthia, what she wanted was she wanted you to have 2 stamps, 2 hearts, do some kind of coloring, mixing media or distressing or embossing. And like I said, she has a lot more details on her channel about what it was that she wanted. But she did want to see some sort of technique, and then she wanted us to describe it and talk about it. So that's what I'm going to do. And being that I had in mind already that I wanted to use my Glimmer Mist and my Lindy sprays as a technique, I picked this particular papers only because A, I love them to death, and I was doing a layout with my baby girl. And the paper line is by Prima, and it's called the Firefly collection. And I just love it because I don't know if you can see the paper, but it already looks like it has that watercolor stained look. So what I did was I sat here the whole afternoon, which is why it took me forever to load this. I was trying to make my take on Polaroid looking die cuts. And what I failed to realize is I really didn't have to cut out the center. Guys, I could have just put the photo here. And just trying to cut out that center and have all the lines even is what took me so darn long. Why? I don't know. Sometimes, the brain, the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, I tell you. Because all I had to do was just leave this the way it was and cut the photo to fit here. And I mean, who was gonna know? No, I did it the hard way. I had to go and cut out the center and then put the photo behind it, and act like a real photo mat. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wanted to do a picture theme only because I had bought this teeny Tim Holtz camera die so long ago, and actually I bought it in the summertime with my cousin, and I have still to use it and incorporate it in a lot of my projects. So that's what I did. Let me start with the top. I told you which papers I used. Um, these are not, these are chipboard alphas, and I believe these are by Heidi Grace. And they've been in my collection forever. And see how I have them? I don't have them in a package or in a name. I'm so sorry about that. But I think they're Heidi Grace. And they don't have any names on the back of the sheet, so it's not like once you open the package, you know where it came from, which is why I have 2 different size fonts, because I actually used that on our previous project. But anyway, the title of the layout is My Picture Perfect Angel. And what I did was this is a Sizzix die. I cut out some swirls using a yellow, orange, pink papers to go with the color scheme of the layout. And then I added a doily here and a doily here. I also cut out these picture frames like I told you. I also ran them in the embossing folder that I have, and I will share that with you. And this is actually one of my favorite embossing folders because they are so big and so beautiful. And it's this one right here. It's by Spellbinders, and I use this side. And I just love, love, love this because it gives you 2 for 1. And they are super big. They're 5 by 7, which I love. And I use this side. So I used that embossing folder. And then what I did was to these frames, and I don't know if you guys can pick up all that shimmy and glitter. I actually sprayed Sealed with a Kiss, and these are Glimmer Mist. From my Lindy spray, I used the same colors that I used on a previous project, the little box. I used the Delphinium Turquoise, the Tiger Lily Red Orange, and I also used Cement Green. And this one I love it so much. Look, I'm almost out of it. So I did that, and then to the swirlies, I add some stickles and some bling. I did use a stamp set, and she said that we can use the same stamp more than once to count as 2 stamps, which I did, but then I also used this little heart because she wanted at least 2 hearts on the layout. So what I did was I stamped out those little hearts, and you can see that here and here, but I also stamped out a whole bunch, and I just glued them on here. And then this is the little stamp, and as you can see, I distressed that with milled lavender and broken china. And I didn't want to distress it all the way. I wanted some of the white to show because, again, I'm trying to get that bleeding look of the tie-dye or watercolor effect just to go with the papers, which is what I was trying to achieve with the photo frames as well. As you can see, I sprayed and misted, and I also sanded and distressed all around the photo frames. And I also dry embossed it. I added some little flat back pearls here. And then back here, I put these butterfly angel wings behind the photo frame. I have another one of those stamps here. So I did use 2 stamps, and I do have 2 hearts. There's a little heart here in the middle of the camera that I have stickles on, and this little heart right there. I also have one of these cool brad crowns, and that was actually a very old brad from my stash. And I don't even remember who makes it. I think I have it right here. Yes, I do. And that's that comes from here. And it was Creative Imaginations. And they are super big and super heavy, those brads. Love, love, love them. Then on the bottom, this is a little journal spot from K & Company. I backed that with pink cardstock, and then I cut it out using my decorative scissors, old school style ones. I have another little green swirly here, and to the camera, I just added some pearls over here for the viewfinder. I added some bling here and another piece of bling there. And the actual camera I covered with milled lavender, and then I also colored it using my Moonlight White pigment archival ink pads, and that's what gives it that streaky white look in it, and it's kind of shimmery, and it gives it a lot of shimmer to it. Only the camera's not picking it up. So, Cynthia, that is my layout, or rather, this is my layout, and I have my little stamps and my hearts and my sprays. Oh, I didn't explain to you how I did that. Oh, well, I just took the cardstock And what I did was I put it in a big box. I have a little mist box, and I just sprayed layers of all of the 4 colors that I showed you, and then I just heated it with my heat gun to get that shimmer and to heat set it. And that's how I got that tie-dye looking type of feel to it, to go with the papers. Thank you, Cynthia, so much for hosting this wonderful challenge. I love it. As you know, I love my layouts. It's my #1 passion. Thank you also for being such a sweet friend, for always leaving me the most adorable comments, and also for being such a wonderful person to watch on video, because I love watching your videos. So thank you again, everyone who's watching. Thank you so much. Leave a comment if you would like, and have a blessed evening. Talk to you soon. Bye now.